Okay, I think everything's working. And it's Wobie. Hello, Wobie. I just saw that I missed one of your streams, and I just saw it today was starting watching when I thought I should look. Oh yeah, I think I streamed, because I did not stream last Thursday, but I think I streamed last Monday? I thought you were at that one, though. I can't remember. I've slept since then. Because, yeah, I thought you were there when we were working on the half bath. Or maybe it was an even older one than that. I'm not sure. But hello, welcome. I'm glad you're here today. I think I have figured out what I want to do for the toilet. I did not gather all the materials. It says 10 days ago. Yes. September 15th. That would be 10 days ago. Yeah. So, yeah, that's the half bath. I'm pretty sure you were part of that. I'm not really sure. I don't know. I've never actually rewatched my streams. Does it show the chat on there? Hold on. La la la. Oh no, it shows the chat down below, right? No. Where does it show the chat? Oh, well that's weird. Live chat. Oh, see what others said about this video while it was live. Oh, here we go. It does have the chat panel. Score. Okay, yeah, you were there. You're in the chat. You have also slept since then. But you were there live with it 10 days ago. Don't know, but I don't remember because I'm old. Bad word of choice. Well, I have not gotten anything new really done this week. I did do some moonlight, so I got some vines and things. And then I also have been working on the prelude, so I've gotten a couple things. I need about 100 more of these before I'm like satisfied. And then I'm also trying to collect a couple of everything else because I always seem to not get enough. And then I'm assuming it's gonna do like every other one, and we're gonna have these available, but who knows? In case we don't, I'm stocking up. Yes, it did. Last night. Oh my gosh. Oh, you got some sleep last night for 9 hours. Nice. But one thing I did do is I did get this vine, and this is exactly what I wanted for the mirror. So this is looking how I want it, except I need to get the thing down in there. I don't know if it's because the flowers are so close to the mirror, but sometimes the mirror does glitch out now. But yeah, that's it. What I decided for the toilet is we are going to go with the fire wasp gourd, and then we're going to do a upside down flower on top of it, and like for the seat, and then this is going to be the back, and then we're going to have some pipes. We're going to make a kind of a Wobie toilet with the little pipes in the back. So we get that tinkered aspect. The thing is I want this up on a rock. Because again, that's so high. Oh, here, I'm little, so yeah, that's still pretty kind of high. Here, stop it. Get on the floor. Dang it, cat, what was that? Arg. Oh, golly. And then I'm trying to get, I guess it's just a little high for how I want it. So I'm gonna do like in here, how I have the rock, so I can sink it down a little bit, and then it'll be the right height. That's the plan. Ooh, I was too funny. It says half bath, so my mind got stuck in half bathtub. Oh, yes, I've been there. I've done that before. Nope, half bath just meaning that it does not have a bathtub, actually. It's just going to be a toilet and, you know, what not all. Half of a bathroom. I did see. Ooh, okay. Yep, exactly. So that's the plan for tonight. I think that's all I'm going to have energy for. I did have, speaking of half things, I did have a half day at work, but that also meant it's because I had a doctor's appointment, and yeah, things happened at the appointment that I was not expecting. So I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty tired. I was debating about a door for the bathroom because I had picked out one of like an actual door that moves. Son of a, hold on. It's always so bright out here. There's this one I picked out. I was like thinking about maybe like that or one of the other doors. There's a ton of other doors. And this is where I'm storing stuff. It's gotten out of hand. Oh, I got a bunch of lily pads. I think those are going to come in handy during moonlight. And I got a couple mushrooms that I liked and different hither thither. What else did I get at moonlight? I think that was about it. Oh, no, I did get some flowers. And these glowy flowers, too. And then, yeah, some vines and things. I thought I got more of those. Yeah, I did. Yeah, so I got more of these purple vines. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm good and stocked, hopefully, on that stuff. Oh, and Dakuza hooked me up, and so did... Oh, shoot. I didn't write it down. I should have wrote it down. Somebody else. But anyways, Doc sent me 20 of these spice bracket funguses, and somebody else sent me 8. I was going to try to, like, harvest some, but I harvested, like, 1,000 spice bracket or whatever, this or whatever, and I only ended up with, like, 2. So, yeah, I gave up on that real quickly. I was like, how is this? And I had like buffs and crap on too. Yeah, doctors. Oh man, yeah, it was not fun. This doctor that I have, the surgeon, is, I don't know, he doesn't explain things. It could also be that I am not processing what he's saying and I missed what he was saying, but I swear he did not tell me. I had to have, don't freak out, they're not testing for cancer. I had to have a biopsy done today. They're testing for some other things. I mean, cancer's in the list of things that they're testing for, but that's like not the main reason that they're testing. So yeah, I had to have a biopsy today, and I did not know I was going to be having a biopsy today. So I'm glad I brought my mom because that freaking hurt. They didn't numb it or anything. So yeah, I think I want to get this smaller. I think it's better if the doorway is smaller. But we're obviously going to leave that wall how it be. It is not exactly right. But yeah, so I'm pretty tired, but I will be okay. Oh shoot, and then that's not going to be, but now they're same height, they're the same width. I guess it doesn't matter, they don't have to be the same width. Oh, but they do, because this is, shoot, I might have to move everything, because yeah. They don't need, I asked for it too. I was like, can we get like some sort of, they're like, we can give you ibuprofen. I'm like, cool, that sounds like that's going to work. It did not. Yeah, I think this half bath does need to be smaller though. And then the doorway definitely needs to be smaller as well. I think that's a good width. But yeah, I was thinking, so then I was like, I should make a door because I made these doors and I like the way they turned out. And I think wherever I need to make a door, I'm just going to make a door instead of having the ones that close. I just don't think I like the idea that I had because I don't like this green with this pink. I thought I was going to, and I don't. But I'm going to make it out of this pink for sure, and then have, I think I'm going to use the redwood instead. But yeah, it's been a fun day. You know, great. Love it. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Okay, hold on. Actually, I need to be on this side because I need to see, this part needs to go into the wall. And then, but yeah, it's going to be back. How am I going to do this? Yeah, I really am going to need to move this crap. I really don't want to. Mostly because the door is such a pain in the neck. That's going to take some fiddling. Okay. All right, well, we'll just lift you up. We'll move it. I like to move it, move it. No, I don't, not really. Oh, you know what? Oh, shoot. I'm going to get the height because I had it. We're going to measure the height out here. Why don't we do like this? That's why I kept that, this. This is my piece that shows me the height right there. Okay. And we can just like get that out of the way. Move that out of the way. They even did my numb. No. Told me here's some ibuprofen just to cut and shove something in your arm. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. Ugh. No, thank you. My friend who really did have a screening for cancer, had a biopsy done. She was like, they numbed me. This was for in her lymph nodes. But yeah, in other places they do not, and it is very painful. But again, thankfully I had my mom there. That helped a lot. Okay, all right. I hate that we're moving all of this, but I really want this to be the right size. If I... No, I better not. I am gonna have to get this out of the way though. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? What was I thinking? There we go. Okay, now I have it the right height. Had even more bad words for them later when it was removed. I bet. Okay, gotta get this out of here. And then this can just come go forward, because this just hangs on the wall. And then I can still have the right spot on the wall where I want all this. Okay. All right, so now I want this right okay. La 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 la. There we go. Okay. Now we can use this measuring stick. I love measuring sticks. They make me happy. Speaking of being happy, I started reading The Help again. I flippin' love that book. 'Tis one of my faves. I have read it one time before, but I've seen the movie, of course, like 100 times. And so now, oh, that got a little bit thin. I mean, I know this is for a fae, but I still think I like the size. But I think we're gonna move this just a stitch, make this a little bit wider because, you know, faes do have guests. There we go. That's a little better. I think that'll be okay. Hold on. Now, this is giant compared to what... This is taller than the tallest creature in the game. But I sometimes use it just to kind of give myself an idea of things. So yeah, if he can fit through there and not look too terribly discombobulated, then it should be okay for anyone else. Okay. Okay. And I started working on, what is it called? Picos, to earn Picos to get a couple more of these, since I kind of want to use these for sinks around. All right, now we should be able to move this back. Okay, that can get closer actually. I don't want the leaves like in it, but I don't mind if the vines are kind of, oh yeah, see I want the vine on the front there to be out. That's good. Okay. Now to get everything else back in here. At least I didn't change the orientation of anything. Get this centered-ish. Oh yeah, we got to make sure it's not sticking out the back. Okay, I think that's okay. Maybe a little bit. What if I go like way in? If I can go all the way in. Now it's sticking out. Luna, don't be silly. See, this is why it takes you so long to do anything. Okay, you sunk way down in there. I don't want you to do that either. So not quite halfway. Should be Gucci. Are you stuck? Don't be stuck. Don't do that. Nope, not Gucci. Okay, so I am making this harder on myself than it needs to be. But if I didn't do that, would I really be myself? There we go. Perfect. Now, let's see. Using our measuring sticks. We love a good measuring stick. Alrighty. There we go. Okay. Yes, that's at a good height. I mean, I didn't change it, so yeah, it's good. Let's get the sink back on there. So how is your foot, Madame Wobie? And how are the kittlings? Okay, wait, I can't tell if that's like in it. I mean, obviously if I can't tell, then no one else is gonna be able to tell either. So why am I worrying about it? Well, because I worry. Alrighty, yeah, I'll want this up just a little bit. Make that. There we go. I guess that is right. All right, let's get the. Let's do that. Oh, well, that didn't work, did it? Oh dear. Okay, let's get this in the right spot so that I'll know. There we go. Now we have, in case I need to move the height up and down, what to do. So this all, I kept the same orientation, so I should hopefully be able to figure out how this all went back in here. Is it actually going to work? Who knows? And then we can finally get started on this crazy toilet idea that I got. It's not that crazy, actually. It really is pretty normal. But it's gonna be fairy rishish. Fairy rishish. Absolutely. Okay, something like that. Oh, see, that's why I put that thing in there. Because this stump just takes it all. Okay. Ma'am, your wings are in the way. But if I go into first person, then we're going to have issues. Uh-oh. It wasn't, you know what it is? I think I have this just a little, just 1 pixel down. Because I was going to say it didn't have that before. That little tiny brown at the top. So I must just have it a pixel out of place. So we'll get this moved up, which means this also needs to move up. It's amazing how 1 pixel, just 1, can put everything out of place. Oh wait, haha, foot has little sore bits. Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna say ouchie when I kick things, because yeah, I klutz and kitties are annoying, and Darlene too thinks he can sit on my laptop. Oh no, and types for me, no. Oh yeah, that's, my cat gets tossed a lot. Not tossed, I gently set her down, okay? I love my kitty. However, She likes to walk across, like, she'll not step on my keyboard generally. Sometimes she will, but for the most part, she just like walks back and forth behind my keyboard and drives me nuts. Okay, I love that cool little doorknob. It looks very neat. I'm glad you had that suggestion, Wobie. I need to start writing down who helps me and like gives me stuff because I have, or sells me stuff even, because I have not been doing that. And now I'm afraid I have forgotten some of the people already and I'm not going to be able to put them in my book. Okay, I hope that's in the right spot because it's so difficult to move it. That looks good. Yeah, that looks good. It's a little different than before, but of course, we're doing this by hand. It's not going to be the same. Okay, so now a turlet. I do need to go find a rock. I started to write down and change to tossed. Oh, right, thrown, mostly. Yes, he is tossed sometimes, though, when he'd be thrown. Oh, no. Poor baby. Ugh. Well, she also is a kitten, right? Like, a pretty young. Harley is, she's an old lady. She's like 12 or 13. Which I guess that's, you know, a little past middle-aged, I think, for cats. So, she's getting up there in years. Okay, a rock. I need a good rock. Where am I going? Let's first save. Ma'am, see, this is what I'm talking about. Now, and then she stretches her back leg and covers my monitor. And now she sits in front of my chat monitor. So, that's always fun. Ha, and you old and forgot to welcome to life? What? He's 3 months old now. Yeah, so he can it's true. They have the squiggly bones right now. I know you've been playing your Nightingale game. Are you going to do anything with the prelude? Prelude? I think I'm going to look at... I don't think I have any rocks. Let me look inside my craftable rocks. Oh, I should go look at my buyable rocks. Let's go see. What do I got in buyable rocks? I don't know if they're gonna do again the where they have the stuff is available after the prelude, but just in case they're not, I am participating. Baby kittens are squishy. It's true. Because there's supposed to be like multiple layers to this. Like this is just the first layer. So there might be even more house items that come out. I'm not sure how this is all going to work, obviously. But I am excited. I do like I said, I like those flowers that I showed. I have, look, all the stuff is still, all the lights are still in my inventory. I have not done anything. It's been a rough couple of weeks at work. Like I said, I didn't stream last week. The only reason I'm streaming today is because I had a half day at work and because I really promised. I don't plan on streaming for long. I do want to get this toilet done. That's kind of the goal. Maybe the door. Okay, well this would match. I could flip it over. So that could be a possibility. I think I have one of those. Oh yeah, and it doesn't get very small either. I think I have one of those already in the house. So we could just go ahead and do that for my turlet. I think that's what I'm gonna try. Because this rock does not get very small. Does it have an underside or is it hollow? It's hollow. Boo hiss. Okay. Work sucks sometimes. I believe you. Just in case, I hate to see what I missed out on from years. They don't keep it. Yep, exactly. Like, I missed out like I think they had that Aeroside crystal stuff, like for 2 preludes. I missed it the first time and then went and bought a bunch off the broker for, it was expensive. It was really expensive. It wasn't as bad as, the prices weren't as bad as they are now, but it was still pretty expensive for the time. And then I feel like it came out for another prelude, and I don't remember if I missed it again. All I remember is that I was able to get a ton of it off from somewhere for much cheaper. So either people were selling it for really good prices on the broker after the second time it had come out, or I participated in that prelude. I cannot prelude. I don't know how to pronounce that. One of the two. But yeah, something like that. Ooh, golly. Yep, there it is. There's the fire wasp thing. Okay, oops. Oh, golly. It's not going to be fun doing that out there because it's going to be... Okay, so this is as small as it gets. I could shove it back like that. It fits pretty good, pretty well. I am going to flippy dippy dip it over though. And then have to shimmy it on in there somehow. Which that will also help with the collision, flipping it over so I can sink the rock down too. No, that's out as much. Okay, we'll sink it down like that. And then I was, okay, yeah, I can have like a back there. And then I was thinking too, I picked one up. I was thinking about putting this up on the wall, but once I put it up on the wall, I didn't like it. So then I was like, well, it could be just a rug in here too. Very grassy, yeah, because I got a bunch of those too to like flit around in here. I think I kind of want to go like this. Get it all so you can see. Maybe something like that. Might make it smaller. Or do something like this. I just don't want it to stick out here. Okay. All right. So there we go, something like that too. And then the rock. Okay, yeah, I don't hate that. I might want to stick that back farther, but we'll kind of see how it looks once I get the toilet in here. Much better rug than walls, and yeah, I know that because I did a room in my, well, yeah, I am probably going to use it for wall art at some point. I just didn't like it in the bathroom. Okay, and then so then we can shink-a-dink this down. So something like that. It's not exactly right, but that's more closer to, whoops, the right height, I think. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. All right, but can I move it and it stays? Oopsie. I'm gonna pick this up for a second because actually what I wanna do is get this in here and get this situated and then fit it to that. I kind of want to put one in the back there, but I don't know if I'm going to need it. All right. Pain in the ass. I still don't like it. Oh no. Yeah, I did it on the walls in the C-Team house in their Druid's room, Walnut's room. And I really liked it in there. So I think I am going to probably do it at some point. I'm just not quite sure. And again, I also have the lily pads. It also floats. Like, it is floating. I might be the only one who sees it. But I'm afraid to sink it because it might disappear. Okay, it's right on there. Can I still click on it? Nope, it's too far down now. Dang nabbit. Because, yeah. What is that? Creeping something or other? Okay. Creeping fingers. See, I have a bunch laid down. I could just go pick all those up. Or honestly, I could pick all of them up. Because I don't have any that are laid down where I want them. Why didn't that pick it up? Is this not the creeping fingers? Oh no, it's wispy grass square. Oh well. Again, both of them I hadn't done anything with, so it's fine. Wispy. Let me see. There it is. Oh, I only have one. Okay. Retrieve. Thank you. All right, so now I know. You cannot touch the floor here. That's the problem. The collision cannot touch the floor. Boy howdy, that's annoying. AF. Okay, I do want to kind of see how it would be all the way to the corner. Okay, that's still not at all close to the corner. Fudge. At least you're not trying to figure out where it goes now. Is true. Is true, is true. Okay, what if we did something like this? Had it a little bit cattywampus. Again, I think it's sticking out. It's not that bad. Can we turn it? No, because everywhere you look, there's a part of the grassy whispers. Okay, okay, so yeah, so what if I'm coming out of this wall here? I don't know if this is gonna work. I mean, like, it is gonna work. I just might not be able to do it all the way back, not without using a second one. I can use a second one, that'll be fine. I don't mind that. What corner should I shove back there? Of the corners, you are the most crazy corner. There's a heart, a hand to hold on to. All right. Stop it. I think I'm just gonna let it float. I'm not even gonna attempt to sink it down because I think it's got like a two pixel buffer there, and sinking it down is just gonna cause problems. Now this I can sink down because it's flipped upside down and the collision is on the bottom. Haha. All right, so get that in there. Here's this now. Yeah, I think I want it like back this way. Something like maybe right here. Okay. And I think I just want this lip like so. Okay. All right, it already doesn't make a half bad toilet. I love the little fire tootie ticklers that come out of this one. I know I said no tootie ticklers, but this looks like it's nice and warming, you know? What is that? I think my speaker is Bluetooth to my computer and to my hubby's. Yeah, definitely need some pipes coming through here. And what flower? Now, these are purple. The sink is blue, so probably these blue flowers. I mean, you don't see a lot of the flower. But you see enough of it. Okay. I think I need to move that up a little bit. Okay, definitely need to make it bigger. Okay. Not sure how I feel about that flower. Now that it's on there, why does this always happen? And I also don't like that you can see quite a lot of that yellow. I didn't really want that. What if I make this bigger? Okay, I could always try turning this. No, that seems to be the best way. But I don't like how tall it is. It's just very... Okay. And of course, I did buy a couple flowers, but I don't know if they're going to be the right ones. Another option is a mushroom. Oh my gosh. You can't see anything. I have these ones that light up. I don't know if I want a lighted one. Those are pretty flat on the bottom. I would be losing this part. Okay. These ones don't get very small. That's as small as they get, so that's not going to be an option. I could do something like this, where you could still tell it's a flower or leaves of some sort, but it would actually, and it would fit inside the toilet. We'll try that. We'll get one of those, because those are pretty easy to come by. I don't really want to use these quite yet. What about, okay, what's on the bottom of these? I just want to see. I know they're not really concave, but... Oops, hello. Can you... Oh, no. No. That one I don't think I'll like at all. And then, of course, like I said, there is the possibility of a mushroom. I did buy this blue one. This purple one might work also. So let's grab the purple one. I'm going to try the mushrooms first. Because if I like those, I might not mess with the flowers. Okay, that's some of the stuff I've got. Now I gotta turn this back on. Yeah, I mean, it comes across on how I want it to come across, but that's just too pointy. No me gusta. Okay, so let's do this blue one. Let's try, ooh, golly. Okay. And then we gotta go get the pipes and stuff. See, that will cover up what I want covered up. It looks like a toilet. You can tell it's a mushroom. We're gonna make it bigger. Sink it down. Gotta twist and turn. Oh, that's gonna change its orientation. Okay, so we are gonna need to lift it back up. I think I kind of like the mushroom. I think I do still want to try the, oh my gosh. Why? There we go. Why are you the way that you are? I might try the flower still, because I did like that idea. And just see if it works better if I have a flatter bottomed flower. Nope. It is crooked. There's something not quite right about it. But I feel like if I turn it back this way, then it was crooked before, was it not? But this might be crooked. Nope. Well, let's put this in. That seems straighter. Okay. Now I have that damn theme song stuck in my head. Okay. Oh yeah, that seems better. The orientation of that is a lot better. Okay. Okay. And then, well, hold on. Now I need to see. It is lifted up. What if I do this, flatten it more that way? I'm going to have to do the whole thing again. I'm sitting here, I'm saying that I'm going to try the flower, and I'm futzing with this because I'm pretty sure this is what I'm going to end up doing. Unless the flower just literally blows my socks off. We're going with this. And still a little bit more. There we go. Hear more than they should. Wait, Hasa. Oh my, sorry, I've been so into toilet mushrooms here. So you also, a mofo, at least you're not trying. Okay, and that mofo, if you flip it over, it sinks in the middle and is horrible. Oh, this, are you talking about the wispy grass? The wispy grass is different than this one that is concave. The wispy grass should be flat all around. But creeping fingers, yes, you are absolutely right, is, see, it's flat on both sides. It's the creeping fingers that is concave, convex, whatever it is. And that, okay, haha, so you also talking to hubby's friends on Discord. That would be bad with me. Oh no, they already hear more than they should. No, I'm not talking with my hubby's friends on Discord. I'm using my husband's speaker right now, and yeah. I just realized I'm able to sync this down. I've been syncing it down. Okay. The light may disappear, I don't know, but looks like toilet seat cover. Yeah, the grass. Yep. Okay. We got there. It does. It makes a very good toilet seat. I am liking it a lot. Okay, I think I got the right orientation and what I want. Now we are just going to go ahead and test out. I'm going to leave that up there because I'm not going to futz with that anymore. And then we're going to try out, no, not that flower. Or is it this flower? The flame flower. And just see how this looks. Because then I get that leafy look. I don't know if I like the leafy look, but we're about to find out. So something like that. Yeah, no, it looks like tentacles coming out of the toilet. Okay, so we are just going to do with the mushroom. There we go. Oops, let me sink that down just a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Mushroom. And then it matches the sink. Tee-hee. All right, now I need to go get some pipes. And, oh, so I was kind of thinking, because I got these vines, I could do, or I could do the ones that are on the mirror, because I have a couple more of those. but I was thinking about using the vines as the toilet roll holder and the towel rack. So I kind of want the vines to be coming across. I should have gotten more, but then the prelude started and then Moonlight, it was a lot. And yeah, I also put out 2 videos on Saturday. So yeah, so right here by the sink, you could have the towel hanging, and then I could just do a real towel, because remember I was gonna do like a plant towel, but since the drying, you know, I could hang it right here, and then same for the toilet. I could put the toilet paper right there. Ugh, okay, this bathroom is too small to be in third person, but I hate being not in third person. I don't know if I like that. 100%? Maybe. Okay, what happens if I move this over a stitch, and then this is as small as it will go. What if I try a different... I just don't like it in the floor, so maybe like right off of this one. That might work. Is it away from the wall enough? I mean, it really doesn't matter. I'll make it work. But yeah, if I move this over here, oh shoot, that's too big. A little bit bigger though. There we go. Okay, I'm not hating this. There's not a lot of tinkered in this bathroom. There's a lot more tinkered in the laundry room, but that's okay because that makes sense. It should just be the toilet. There we go. Okay, I'm liking that better. All right, so we need to get the toilet paper, the pipes, and the towel, which I think I'm just gonna do the old classic, what is it, not Wantia. Oh, what is that linen? Just a cloth, a folded cloth. Crap, I can't remember. I could do a cloak, because I think I can sink something into, I don't know if I could get a mannequin in far enough into the wall without the layout editor. So I don't think I'll do a cloak, but I think I'll do that one blanket thing. Blanket, isn't it a blanket? Isn't there a blanket? Blanket. Folded cream blanket. Yeah, that one. One of these. I think it's, yeah, that one, the folded cream blanket. Because the folded gold blankets, that's, no. Blanket rack. There's also that, of course. But, you know. And the Matapi blanket, that's the one I wanted. But we're going to make the folded cream. I think that'll match nicely and it'll look like it'd be like a folded towel over it. I think it gets small enough. All right, so we need our blanket, our toilet paper, and our pipes. All right, let's go. Let's get this done. Oh, well, let me save. It's a good idea to save. Okay. Let's go to the guild hall. Someone else goes there anyways. Vines holding everything, yeah. Bad enough with ticklers, but adding a gonna grab you toilet cover, no, just no. Exactly, exactly. Ooh, thank you. Yeah, the creeping ticked me off. I know, yeah, they really do. Though, they're pretty fun. I made a hill out of them once. That worked out pretty good. As long as you didn't look too closely at the fact that it, you know, there was gaps. It was one of the first things I made though, so yeah. Alrighty. I'm pretty sure I have a cup, another cup. I hope I don't have to go do his quest. I would really, really like it if I didn't have to do his quest. I know I'm moving slow. I don't feel like putting my mount back on. Why did I go here? Hello, Crafter's Cave. All right, I'm assuming, yeah, sewing table. It makes 2. I'm gonna go ahead and make 2 because I'm gonna need 2. 1 for the other bathroom. Okay, so I got 2 of those. Oh, you know what? I forgot. What are those pipes called? Is it just? It's not pipes. It's those ones that bubble. Those are the, but I don't even necessarily need those. But I do. I kind of want them to be there for the tinkered effect. I don't think it was pipe. Copper pipe, elbow. Because I could do something like, I think I have a couple of these in there. That could work too. Or that one especially. That one could, we might just go ahead and make that one. It's at a workbench. Just in case I don't like the look of the bubbly pipes. No, don't make you do the quest from annoyance. Oh yeah. I put that halfling in that one tortured dungeon that I built that time. Him and that stupid troll from the city fests. Okay, so we made that pipe. What else we got? Is it a pipe? No, it's not in the Tinkered Landing. Stop it. Yeah, no, not that. And it's not the deep forge pipes, because those are the big ones that you should be able to walk through, but you can't, and that's BS. Oh, these ones. Yeah, the Tinkered Distillery pipes. Isn't there one that's just by itself? I think there's one that's just by itself. Okay, I'm going to have to go check the dungeon. Bubbling something. The bloody damn pipes never get small enough for me. But I keep trying. I can flip it over if I need to. Okay, so we need to go to... We'll go to containers and see if I have a coffee cup. I mean, toilet paper. Oh yeah, Co. I didn't... Because at the time it was like... The only Co plushie was on the marketplace. And I couldn't afford it. Or maybe it was vaulted. I can't remember. It might have been both. I just made him a bucket of shredded meat in the torture dungeon. And I called it a bucket of Co. There's one that's solo. Don't remember which. Yeah, I have it in my craftable dungeon. I will check there as soon as I check for toilet paper. I'm going to probably build all 3. Try all 3 out, see which one works the best. But something's going to work. We're going to try to figure it out. Oh, I need to go to the storage dungeon and get some sort of something for the sink. Where am I going? Dishes are... Hold on. I don't feel like moving slow. Dishes are red. Red cue ball. Go to. Instantly teleported. Lots of years couldn't afford him, but yeah, finally bought one somewhere. Good. Did you put him in a torture dungeon? Oh no, it doesn't look like, look at my cups. I think, oh no, darn it. No, I don't have any single coffee cups. We're gonna have to go do the quest. Boo! Boo-oo. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind. These are a pain. You can't see them in dungeons. Alrighty. I'm gonna go to the craftable dungeon first, figure out the name of that pipe, and then... What was that noise for, ma'am? My kitty made a kind of noise. And then we'll go do that quest, which that means I'm gonna have to put my mount on. Okay, fine. Whee! Craftable item showroom part 2. I think he under a horse dying. Nice. Good. Little punk. Though it does come in handy to, you know, on holidays is the only time I ever remember to send my horse out. Went through all that work and all I do is send him out for holiday mats. Sometimes I'll remember to like send him out for other things. When I notice that we're low of something in the guild hall and I go out and buy a bunch and then I'll send the horse out and he'll come back with like 2. But it's whatever. Luna is the only character I have done that on. I don't have my teleportation system up in this one yet, unfortunately. And don't look at this room, it's a mess. We're working on reorganizing. Alrighty. Okay, come on. Tinkered stuff. Let's do this. Pipes. They're over here, aren't they? I think so. Come on, render. Let's go. There they are. Yeah, see? Here it is. So one does have... So it's... Oh, column. Well, that would have been helpful. Oh, we also need... So we need a sink plug and we need... oh, gosh. A flush. A flusher. Okay. All right, now we're gonna go back to the guild hall. We're gonna go craft these, and then we'll go do the quest. It shouldn't take us too long. It's just annoying. And if you don't know what the quest is, now you'll know what is the quest. The quest is the quest, so yes. Crafter's Cave. All right. Tinker Distillery column. Search for distill in book. That's how I find them. That, yeah, see, now I know. But will I remember? No. Just know it has tinkered in the name. All right. Tinker Distillery pipes. All right. One of these is going to work for the toilet. Yeah, you use them for toilets too, don't you? I thought maybe I'm not thinking. I know you use them in your houses because I've seen them in every one of your houses. I just can't remember if it was showers, toilets, or both. But I thought it was toilets too. All right. Let's go. Travel. Oh, shoot. I better, hold on. Unmentor. I'm still at level 5 because I was doing the stuff for the prelude. Okay. Thundering Steeps. Which we don't gotta do for silverware anymore because we can make it. It's true. However, you want gold silverware, you have to go to him. Now let us craft bloody damn coffee toilet paper. Exactly. Oh. Hello, halfling. Are you hungry? Heh, but of course. Where is it? I forget which one gives what. Crap. I'm hoping, I think it's the one here, right? I think it's the one. I'll be in this area and perhaps, yeah, coffee cups. That's what I thought. Look at that beautiful toilet paper. It's gorgeous. All right. Hold on. I gotta check my phone really quick. That might be my dad. Nope. My dad's supposed to stop by. I'm not sure what time he's planning on stopping by either. Shrubs and dens in the Thundering Steps. The shower post mostly with shower head out of bubbles. Oh, okay. I always have to go through all them each time. It's true. I could have swore, because I don't remember when I did Celestial Splendor. I had to get like 9 of them. So, and I didn't remember going anywhere other than here. So I was pretty sure it was here. I should have just clicked on it right away and just trusted myself, but I didn't. All right. The roots don't count, I don't think, right? Let me see. I mean, you use the roots in cooking a lot of times, but I don't think they count as food stuff, right? No, they do not. Okay. I had to check. Oh, look. I already have 8. 10. Woohoo! And I'm wearing a cloak of harvesting, too. That's what's so annoying. It's like I should be getting a little bit more. Sometimes I do. And then the dens only give you about half the time they give you something, because the other half they're giving you pelts. But apparently you can't eat pelts. Oh, there we go. It's some lion meat. Okay. See, Co should say, give me a bunch of stuffs from Plant's Den. I don't care what, instead of specific items. I mean, High Plains shrubbery. Yeah, probably. Nope, has to be food, veggie, meat, because some programming asses only. I mean, yeah. I mean, this is a pretty old quest. This has been around for quite a while, so it might be just like at the time. That was the best it had. Shrubbery. Okay. Ugh, I'm trying not to be tired, y'all. I'm so sorry. We're working on this. I am very excited to get this bathroom done, except for little details. I still have to do a lot of little details in some of the other places too. I knew there was another shrubs around here. Here we go. We're up to 40, so we're getting there. Nope, which is funny because he always yells, I need meat to eat. Does he? I don't ever pay attention to what these things say. I just want to get it done and move on with my life. Because I want to build a toilet for a fairy. So we gotta think about what room are we gonna do next, since basically the front hall is gonna be mostly done. The actual hallway part might not be. I don't know yet. I haven't quite got a lot of ideas for that. So should we move on to the kitchen? I'm kind of excited to get to the kitchen. That might be what we do next. The kitchen and then the garden. I don't know. But yeah, I think the kitchen would be fun. I still want to try to make a microwave out of one of those rectangle shrub things. But I was thinking about, like, should I make the other things, like a blender and all that jazz? And that's just, I don't usually put that stuff in my work, so I'm not sure if I'm going to. But I've had the microwave idea since forever, basically. And just haven't had a place to use it. Let me see. Do we have any shrubs near? We do have some shrubs nearby. Oh, and I missed them. Hello. Oh, there you are. You might give me enough. Okay, I must bring all this food back to Duggan before he starves. Okay. Hello, friend. Here we go. Coffee cup, accept. Thanks, I think. And then might as well just go back to the guild hall like this. No need to make it complicated. I might get to the door tonight. Maybe. I might get to the door. We'll see how I feel. Okay, travel portals. Where is it? All right, here we go. But yeah, work has been tough. It's going to be getting better here soon, but of course, because it's the beginning of the year, I am a pre-K. I work at a pre-K in the U.S. And yeah, since it's the beginning of the year, everybody's sick. We've already had mysterious illnesses and also confirmed COVID cases blowing through. So that's been fun, in quotes. Oh yeah, that gets a good size. Okay, I like that. Let's get the coffee cup out here. So I've been wearing my mask to work again every day, but yeah, it's hard. I'm like, I refuse. I got my flu shot today also on top of everything else. I just need to make sure. Yeah, that pipe is not going to be small enough. Dang. Yeah, I wish that got, so we got to make this work. We're going to try to make this work. No, they already ready for vacation. Yeah, it's true. I'm ready for vacation, though my vacation might be spent recovering. I kind of want this at an angle and then shove it into the back of the turlet here. Okay. See if I can make this work. So that's at least in the center. I'm guesstimating here because I have a feeling. Oh, see now, yeah, I stuck it too. I can't see it. Arrgh. Why do I insist on these tiny little details that no one's gonna notice? Like the toilet looks fine without the pipe. But of course, okay. Are you sunk down too far? Did you disappear? Oh. There's the blue fungus. Let's get this back up farther. I didn't think it was sunk down into the floor. Okay, so that was the Tinkered Distillery column. Tinkered. I can't seem to click on it, so I don't know why. I'm gonna angle it more. Oh, here we go. Column. Retrieve. Okay, let's try angling that more. Yeah, it must have just sunk down through the floor. I thought I had enough give with that rock to not have to worry about it, but I would be wrong, apparently. Okay, let's try to get that centered again. Kids and COVID. Oh yeah, oh my God. And then like they're still learning how to cover their little mouths and stuff. So yeah, it's a lot. Why can't I not see it? I want to be, okay, so I want it like down here. Okay, hold on. Because, you know, kids do have to be taught how to cover. And then, you know, you insist that they use hand sanitizer. And then they love to play in said hand sanitizer. So then you got to like limit. It's like finding the balance between playing in the hand sanitizer and actually legitimately using it at a regular pace is hilarious. With quotes. Ugh. Okay, cat, this is not helping. You stretching in front of my monitor is not helping. I know you think you're helping. Okay, here's what I want to do. Let's do one of these. We'll get the kind of the center of the toilet. So we'll go like that. So that's about center. And then I want to push this back farther. I want to start it here. Okay, all right, we're getting somewhere. Again, there's not much being shown here. Okay. Maybe I just need to make it bigger, but then that will have even more of a problem. So okay, I'm going to try that there, and then I'm going to sinky-dink this down. Okay, so you can see it. All right. All right. I mean, of course, you have to actually look behind the toilet. Ooh, I do like that sticking out there. That's cool. All right. Can I still touch it, or is it invisible now? Oh, I can still touch it too. Ha ha! Success. Okay. Aha! Because we glare at ourselves in the mirror. It's true. Oh my gosh. All right. I am so happy. That was a happy accident. That actually worked. All right. So, though, hold on. It doesn't look like it's actually attached. Oh, shoot. Because if we look back here, oh, look. Dang nabbit. So that's not it either. Okay, I got excited too soon. Dang nabbit. I don't totally hate that sticking out the back either, because, you know, having a little spinny thing back there is kind of fun. But, okay, what if I stand this up a little bit? Then we still got a little bit of the pipe showing. Okay, how far would I have to stand it up, and can you even still see the pipe if I sink it all the way in? No. You can barely see the little spinny thing there. Okay, so that's not what we want to do. Working with angles is so tricky business. Okay, what if I... Maybe I just do need to deal with that. It's because of the shape of this. I think it's what's thrown things off. I think that'll be fine, just having that in the back. Who's going to look back there, really? Who's really going to look underneath it, honestly? Who's going to be like, oh, look, she added a pipe to the toilet. This is just my crazy. All right, let's get the hand towel on here. There are a lot of leaves. I do have these other ones, but they're pretty leafy as well. And they don't stick to the wall, so I'd have to fiddle with that. I don't know. We'll try it with these, see how bad it looks. Yay, turning phone ringer off. Yes! So that means you are off work officially. Okay, flip this up. See, this is what I was afraid of, because this is as small as it gets, and then it's like I don't want it in the leaves. It's like the leaves are growing through the towel. Actually, maybe that isn't so bad. Nope. Nope, dang it. So I was thinking I kind of want it curved. I mean, it is a little silly, but this whole concept is a little silly. So at this point, who really cares about silly, right? Okay, so let me try this again. Oops, snap it. All right, we're going to go this way with it, and then I should be able to, there we go, turn that whatever way. Because I want it angled. Since the stems are kind of angled. Yeah. It is a pretty towel. Stop. Do not be in, it's getting hot on the sink and it's driving me nuts. Ugh. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, well, you get caught on the sink if I'm over here. Fine, we'll use a measuring stick then to try to get you in here. My goodness, why we gotta be so complicated? No, did I just sink that too far down? Oh no, arg. Okay, listen up. What is it called? Listen up, EverQuest. Folded cream blanket. I knew this house was going to be a pain in the ass, though. Because this is a pain in the ass house to work with. You know, I love a challenge. Folded. I can go in alphabetical order. Look at this. I teach children for a living. Okay. Oh, dear. All right, let's see. So yeah, because the collision point is on the back, so I cannot sink it down into the floor at all. Why do I keep hitting that? Okay, so first we're gonna do this. And then we gotta do this one. Okay. Uh-oh, nope, I want the other way. This way. Okay, now let's get up here. Let's get above my measuring stick. Yeah, but I did all that so that it would do that. Oh, you know what? I think I have it turned. I'm turning it the wrong way. That's the problem. Oh, I turned it. Okay. All right, hold on. We're going to get this. Angles are a hard thing to work with in this game. I think I did that way, so then I want to do it this way. Nope. I want to do it the other way. So we're going to go this way with it. It's hard to explain like what I'm doing if you don't know. But yeah, the blue one, it has a tipping point and it will flip to the opposite side. But the red one you can go all the way around with. But yeah. But yeah, I was thinking like having this kind of like right here. I don't know if this is going to look good. We're going to try it. Why not try it, right? But something like, oh, it's not the right spot. I don't like how angled that is. I just want it a little bit angled. Just to give the illusion, because it's going to be covering up. Why are you being the way you are? Stop it. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm not breathing at the moment because I'm trying to get this just right. So something like that. Now I don't know if I like the leaves. Arg! Because that leaf is being a problem. I did like it better when it was just straight. Who knew that the toilet was going to be easier than this darn hand towel? My goodness. I'm going to have to think on that. I'm not happy with it. Gonna think on it. Okay. Pointy end. Wait, what are you saying? Pointy end too far? Yeah, because it's like, and it's not, it's too small too. But I don't know if I like the leaves. Okay, but I do think that this could definitely work for the toilet paper because the toilet paper is very small. All right, let me get this the right. Oops, that's not what I wanted to click on. Oh yeah, I got the cup pretty good. Have it facing towards. Okay, no, it's, I could do with a little bit. There we go, that's a little straighter. And then we can hide the edge of the coffee cup like so, and we have instant toilet paper. And that looks fairy-sized a bit. Right. We'll just pretend. Oh, here we go. We're gonna have to get it to match onto here. Of course. Okay, hold on. It's being facetious. I don't think that's the right word, but that's how I feel. What are you saying? Pointing. If you've never tried pitch versus rotate, ooh, we have things for you to try. I know the pitch. Yeah, that's a whole thing. That's a whole different ball game. All right, it's not sticking in. It's a little thin, the hole, but I think the point is gotten across. Okay, that worked. I like that. That's nice. This is a problem. I wonder. Okay, so we do have these other vines. There is also the butt end of the vine. I do like how these two are mixed together, but there's also this. I don't like how those are both the same size now, but see how it's like got a bit more girth to it? Like that could maybe work for something. Not girth, but like a lot less leaves. So there's that. Oh, let go of me! I'm stuck. I didn't like it. Okay. And then there is also this. This has a nice area here that doesn't have anything. Let me flip this. Oh, golly. Of course, the tipping point is right there. What an odd place to put it. There we go. It's, you know, something like that. I still don't think that would be big enough, though, for what I want. I mean, obviously I'd make it bigger. I want it bigger. There we go. And then if we put down one of the blankets, excuse me. At its smallest size. Okay, vines might not work for this. Ooh, that was when you lost it in the floor. Yeah, it's true. Okay, I really want to make this one work. It has too many leaves, though. We have to come up with another plan. I could make one of those towel racks. Nope, this one. There's another one, I can't remember what it is, but there is like this rustic Riverdale blanket rack. Kind of use one of these instead, kind of stick it in the wall and make it look like it's part of a vine. That's an option also, because that's kind of how I did the mirror. Alrighty, let's go make one of those quick and see if they can make that work better. I forgot to save. Oh well. All right. And then, yeah, I wanted to try to do the door. Oh, do I have enough redwood? I might need more redwood railings. While I'm at the guild hall, I'll make one of those, some of the more of those too, because I can't remember how many I have laid out there. But I definitely want to use the pink stained glass and then probably put some sort of gear on the door since, you know, tinkered fairy. Learning layout editor and pitching where you can rotate things by whole 90 sucks. Really? I have no idea. So I would have thought that the layout editor would have made pitch and stuff a lot easier. What am I crafting? Oh, I need to be over here. Actually, okay. I forget what the other one is called. Is it a towel rack? Because it's the blanket one. I don't feel like going to the craftable dungeon right now. I mean, that's pretty rustic. That would match the thing in there. Yeah, I think we're going to do that one. This one is on the woodworking table, like I thought. Alrighty. There we go. Oh, it created two. Well, I'm going to need one for the downstairs bathroom anyways. So, wait, we were going to craft something else while we were here. Oh, redwood. See? I remembered. Unfiltered. Railing of redwood. Let's go ahead and make 2, 3. I think I need 6 more, or 6 for the door, so we'll just go ahead and make 5. I'm pretty sure I have at least 1. Did you see that Abari is doing layout editor classes? He had his first one like a couple weeks ago. From what I understand, it went really, really well. So okay, this is a mess in here. I really do need to clean up. Alrighty, so let's put this back how we had it. Because I did like it, or it was kind of like intertwined into each other like this. Something like that. Okay, and then we're gonna go take out our blanket rack. Oh, I'm stuck on the vine again. Stop it! Why do you keep doing this to me? There we go. Okay, it's because this bathroom is so darn small. Yeah, see, that's like the perfect, it's the same thing. I'm not exactly happy with having to use this, but let's see if this works a little better. Because I can put it like it's hanging off the vine still. I just don't want any leaves through it. Okay. And I can play with the pitch and roll a lot easier here. Ooh, hold on. See, that leaf is in it. That leaf is also in it. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. We can make this work. It's a make it work moment, okay? Yeah, 45-degree angle has to be 44.997, and yeah, I yelled a lot over that. Oh my gosh. See, this is why I don't do numbers. This is why I don't do the layout editor, because I have a feeling I would lose my mind. Okay, what if we pitched this just a little bit? I don't, like just enough. Oh shoot, I don't want any leaves inside the wall. Okay, I don't want, well that doesn't work anyways then, because then it's just here. It's just the same. Because it's going to sink into the wall immediately. Yeah, well, I guess that one part can be sunk in. Just want that a little bit. And then get this up behind it. You're doing that thing again where you're getting stuck on the sink, and I'm not happy about it. Stop it. You know what? I think that's why I love this art form so much. Because it really is, there is challenge to it. And that makes it fun. It's not fun at the time. It makes me want to cut things at the time, but you know, when all is said and done, it ends up being a lot more fun than not fun, so. Nope, that's not the right one. Okay, another option is to just, oh, see, that's not even attached. That's just kind of, I mean, I could just have it without the vines. But then that's no fun. Look at how cool the toilet paper turned out. That's perfect. Ugh. And trying to find the correct angle when you're convinced it needs to be 14 degrees north sucks. Oh my gosh. It is a pitch, yeah. No, I hadn't seen that he got, as far as I know, it was, I think they just did it in game. Like they used the in-game voice. I'm not sure how they would have done it in game, but yeah, cool. No, I've helped a few folks over the years. Being able to tell them to watch someone new will help. Yeah, well, I think you actually have to attend the class. I don't think he's like saving the videos yet. I don't even think they're making videos of it. They're just something. But it sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, we're playing. We're gonna get this to work because I really, really, really want it to work. All right. I lowered it a little bit. You know, it was getting up a little too high there for a Faye. Okay, first of all, you come down. I don't want you all the way to the floor because I think you'll disappear. There we go. But I want you near the floor because then it'll make it easier. Oh, I should lift this up just a stitch so I can see everything. So I was thinking my last ditch effort here is to hang it off of this part of the branch. So would you, okay, listen. Okay, there we go. But I haven't quite figured out how I'm gonna fix this leaf. What if I turn this? And then so it still looks like it's attached, it's hanging. I may just be too in love with this concept. I've said this before, like, okay, I don't totally hate that. I'm not totally sold on it either, but I don't totally hate it. We could do this, we could do a similar thing with the blanket. Trying to think, there's not any logs that got thin enough. I wish we had like a stick, you know, like a stick would be, let's lift this up. I just want to leave that there. I kind of really want to try to make this blanket work. Okay, so we're going to keep it straight. So I'm not going to futz with the red one, whatever that is. I don't know the difference between the pitch and the roll. I just call them the red one and the blue one. I like the blue one the best for the most part. So like just hanging off of there like that. Why couldn't we just do something like that? That's not terrible. Okay, now I'm just playing around. I shouldn't lift it up. I like that. I like that a lot better. Maybe move it over a titch or just leave it. I see, once it's here, I want to angle it, but since I used the blue one first, oh, that's pitch. I cannot roll it. It just spins. And so that's why you have to roll it first, but then you have to guess. It's a pain in the ass. Okay. All right. I think that is an optical illusion enough for the eyes to kind of trick it to look like it's hanging on the vine. And then so we got the toilet paper and the drying towel. Okay, I'm liking this. We need to go to the storage dungeon. We need to find a cup. Actually, I think I'm out of cups there. Because I like the Tinkerer's mug for the flusher. And then we also need to find a bottle for that. Let's just, okay, we gotta save. Save layout. Okay. Even copied a bunch of folks' stuff from forums into books to give people. Oh, that's nice. Gracie's class on editor in 2 books, and LOL, lots of others too. Den Mom has like 4 books. Oh, I believe it. I know there's a lot out there. But this is going with, you know how Kiskilla and, oh my gosh, my brain. What is her name? Or their name, I should say they. Because I do not know. Kiskilla and somebody else? Kaisley. Kiskilla and Kaisley are kind of running those classes. And they, you know, so they just kind of added Abari into, I think Abari might also be doing his own classes too outside of the Norathian decorators thing too. Okay, so we need to go to dungeons. I forgot. Oh yeah, we're going to the shared deco storage. Okay, warning. This is Skyfire's shared storage. It's a mess. It's supposed to be a mess. You just kind of wander around until you find stuff you like. And so, yeah. I know, I should have taken a break like 40 minutes ago, but I don't know. I don't really feel up to a break. I feel like if I take a break, that's going to make me want to stop. So I'm just like going until I can't go anymore. That is one thing. Oh, I did find out today about my surgery that it is going to be a 6-week recovery time. However, I should be able to be on the computer. So we might be streaming a lot and getting a lot done on this. I can at least stream for longer hours, hopefully, unless of course it makes me too tired. So there's a bottle that could maybe work. I kind of want a gear. I might just sink one of the gold gears down into it, which I don't think there's any in here. Gold gear. Wait, let's see. Let me type in gear. Yeah, there's no gears. Oh, cog. Nope. Okay. And then there's the Tinkerer's mug. That I like to use. Okay, no, there's no Tinkerer's mug in here, but I can poke around. There might be another mug that I may want to use. I usually stick mugs. A lot of this stuff is mine that I've put in here throughout the years. I might as well use it. Otherwise, it's just sitting here doing nothing. So, and then plus we get a chance to just kind of poke around in here for a bit. Oh, I do like this bookshelf. I might grab this because I might use it somewhere in the house. Because it's got that pink kind of floral look to it, and then it also has the Tinkered, of course. Okay, and the other place that I stick mugs often is back up here, and then I have some inside one of the other rooms. Wait, there are sticks, maybe weapon poles. Oh yeah, those fishing rods. No, I have like 1 fishing rod left. I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm saving that for a TV cord. Because I had one other one. I could get another one, so I could end up with 3 total. But I used 1 for a TV cord, and now that's all I use them for. We do have, like, I could sink some of this stuff in, like, sticks. Like, there's this bed. That wouldn't be too bad. Or there's this thing, if you can hide that. But I think I like how it turned out. Because I really wanted it to be hanging off of that. Okay, let's see. Over here, I had put some mugs a while back. Those are mugs. Where are those mugs? No, I'm not seeing any mugs. Yeah, I don't like how corky that is. There's a specific bottle that I really like. Ooh, there's also, these do pretty good. I'm gonna grab one of those for the plug. Also, well, that's got smoke coming out of it, but those kind of bottles with that top too are a good plug. Actually, I really like that. I do, you know what, I'm gonna go to the crafting dungeon because I wanna find one that has a thing like that. The bottom of these candles also, plus that would help illuminate the bathroom, are pretty good for plugs. See? Not half bad. I mean, they're just plain. Okay, still no mugs. We got one more place. Let's go look. And people just come in, they take stuff, they lay stuff down. They take stuff right out from under things, so like things are floating everywhere. I love this place. It's chaos, and I want to clean it up so badly. There is this too. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. But Rat Bill, when he made this, said, no, you cannot clean it up. It's supposed to be a mess. So I'm like, okay, I will follow the rules because I am a rule follower. Even though Rat Bill doesn't play anymore, as far as I know. Yeah, that blue would look good with the, who's it? If I could find a good mug. Oh, there's this too. This looks good. This works good as a plug in a sink. But I need a mug. Ugh. Now we're just rhyming. Do these get smaller? They do. I don't think I could hide all of it though. Because I was thinking this part here would make a good toilet handle too if I can hide the rest of this. I'll go ahead and pick it up. Nope, I don't want the magic peppermint swirl. There we go. Wherever that's hiding out at. Here's some. No, those don't have handles. I really don't want to go craft another Tinkerer's mug. I want to try to make this work. Okay, I'm going to go check one more place. Well, it's literally the only other place. But boo at the same time, of course, only if you can deal with it. Oh, hang the poles sideways and move them around till they in the blanket, maybe? Yeah, that was the thing is, yeah, I don't know. I wanted the vines. Again, I'm too attached to this concept. I have a hard time moving away from my idea. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's a mug. Go ahead and take that. See, I knew there was going to be something somewhere. Not quite the Tinkerer's mug. The Tinkerer's mug is nice because it has those bolts on the side. This is too much. We don't want that. We don't need that decorative of a thing. We just want a little handle to flush the toilet with. I think I'm just going to have to go make a Tinkerer's mug, honestly. Okay. So let's go ahead and just leave these here because I don't want to use these. I want to go get a Tinkerer's mug. I think I'm going to use this or this for in the sink. I'm not going to worry about, yeah, let's leave this cup here. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go craft that. And then we can basically call the bathroom done. I do probably want to eventually put up like a painting or something in there, but that's going to be like the last thing I do. And kind of go through the whole house and just kind of put up paintings and this and that and whatnot all. Housing, access, guild hall. Okay. Because then, yeah, and then we're going to do the kitchen next. Well, I got to still do the door to the bathroom. Ugh. So we got to work on that. And then I want to do the kitchen next, but not tonight. I have to work early tomorrow once again. But yeah, we keep plugging away at this. We're going to get this done. Good kitty. Yes, you're a good kitty. Crafter's Cave. Tinker's mug. So, see, it's got just that nice bolts. It looks very tinkery. I love this mug. It makes a really good toilet paper holder too, if you're not using vines. I wish it made like 2. That's the thing about the Tinkerfest. Like every other holiday recipe, you can make 2 or 3 at a time. But then Tinkerfest is the one and only one that you don't. I don't like that. Okay. Well, hello, Clea. Work is better than surgery. 'Tis true. 'Tis true. I definitely agree. I've never had surgery before, so I'm a bit scared. Not scared, but like, you know, like it's something different. It's a pretty easy surgery. It's not anything like major. More major than wisdom teeth. I guess that it did have wisdom teeth removed. That could be considered surgery because I was put under with anesthesia for that. But yes, I would rather be playing with the kids than under a knife. So that's for sure. And also the fact that it is going to be a 6-week downtime. I talked to him today about the possibility of scheduling it around Thanksgiving and Christmas breaks. So then I'll have 3 weeks there that I won't have to be worried about getting paid for because I'm already, well, not really paid for it, but it's already like figured in to my, yearly pay. So hopefully we'll see. We shall see how it goes. Okay, this might be too big, actually, so let's pull this out. Hello? Thank you. I think we're going to go with the gold one. That's a nice contrast. Oops. And that blue one just looks too big. And how are you doing today, Clea? We're supposed to be, but it usually works out. Yeah. I'm hoping so. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't see where that went. That went too fast. There we go. My husband is awake. He works nights. I think he's just up to... Yeah. He'll be waking up here for good in just a little bit. There we go. See, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. I think I might have moved it by accident. No, it's good. No, I did move it. Dang nabbit. All right. Holy crap. The forums posted a breakdown on what is cheating, an entire new section on rules, Yeah, I was on forums 2 hours ago and didn't see that. Oh, interesting. I'll have to look on that. I wonder if it has anything to do with the chrono bull crap that's been happening a lot. Makes sense. Probably sleep a few days, then be restless. It's true. That would be me. I have to be doing stuff, but I won't be able to do any heavy lifting, so yeah. Because he was like, we were asking how long downtime was, because I took my mom with. Oh, actually, that worked out perfectly right there. And he was like, well, that depends on what work is. He's like, if you work from home, he's like, you can keep working. And I was like, no, I do not work from home, unfortunately. All right. I didn't like how low that was, but I also didn't like how high up it was earlier. So hopefully I can get this to work now. How I want. Oops. I think I had that down one more. Because I would like it to look like a plug. There we go. I think that works. Okay. There. You're great. Gearing up to visit fam. Ooh, be awake from online family. So fun we get online and offline families. Exactly. Exactly. I don't know where this... I don't know. There were surgeries I would rather work through and others, hell no. Oh yeah, twin C-section. Nope, nope, nope. Working from home would be nice. It's true. I was one of the weird teachers that did enjoy the lockdown teaching. That was kind of rare. But I had a lot of fun. I would FaceTime with my students, and we had a thing, some program, what was it called? Seesaw? Something like that. And they would, you know, I would create little lessons for them on there. And they would just go and they would do it. And I would do my, yeah, it was fun. But I'm also a homebody, so there's that. Oh, nope, that didn't work. I am a much rather be home person, but it's hard to do with my job. And as much as I enjoyed it, a lot of people did not, and neither did my students' parents and things like that. So, oh dear. Okay, I think that's in an okay spot. I don't have to really move that. Okay. I think the bathroom is finished. Again, except for like maybe a poster, like a painting or something. This one might look good in there. You know, something like right here. Something like that. That might look good. Or, you know, something on this wall, since there's nothing on this wall. Yeah, but I'll go through and put all those in and do stuff like that later. For right now, oh, I do have, which one is it? It's very bright. Oh, that's fine. Uh-oh. Man, when I move it back there, oh my goodness. Okay. Do I still have my lantern on? Oh, I do. I did still have my lantern on. Boy, this is not that bright once. Okay. There we go. That's a little bit better. I don't know. That casts a really weird glow. I don't like how the lighting in this game works. I just prefer my lantern for most things. Okay, that's going to have to be played with. I'm not a fan of that at all. Okay, let's try this one and put it on the back of the toilet. Okay, that's also casting weird glows. Oof. 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 Yeah, see, I might need to change my settings too. And then the lights, see, it's disappearing. I have a feeling it is messing with the mirror's messing with it. Ugh. All right. Well, plan B for the bathroom for lighting. Good Lord. I don't have, I should have grabbed one of those candles. Hold on. Let me go grab one of those candles quick. Those have pretty good lighting. It shouldn't freak out too much. Oh, sorry. Home forums, rules, and support. Okay, that's good. The extra you added since I last saw looks good. Oh, yay, I'm glad. I'm glad you like it. I'm having fun. Okay, my neighbor did teach on the pewter. She said you wouldn't believe what the kids would be at to watch their lessons. I believe that. We had a lot of iPads, thankfully. They'd have their little headphones. They were so cute. Let's see, dungeons. I'm gonna go grab one of those candles. No, I do the lazy work from home, but 12 hours still sucks. It does. I mean, especially when you're still dealing with pretty irate customers on a regular basis. 8 hours of kids after surgery. Oh, hell no. Dearie, take the time off. Looks better than the hanging one. Yeah, I like the one on the back of the toilet better. I would like, if this candle works. I'm not happy with the idea of using the candle. There's also those new, oh, I should try one of the new lights from the Prelude. Because I got a few that hang. And they're crystals, so that would fit the theme. Yes, SOD is on sale. I have not gotten it yet. My daughter is talking about getting it for me for Christmas. But like an early Christmas present. So we will know on the 3rd if she can do that. And yes, I missed the days when it was 50% off. Where the heck did I see those candles? Was it up in the other area? It was up in the other area. Oh, you know what? I can just type in candle. What am I doing? Because it's like plain candle or something like that. Pristine, what is it? White candle. Pristine single candle. Okay, we're going to pick up a couple of these. All right. But yeah, now it's only 25% off. Boo. Boo. Yeah. It's kind of hard because you have to find all these areas and yeah. They have a list, but it's like weird. Okay, that's a little better. I guess it's because this is flipped over that it's giving such a weird glow. And then I'd still need one over here too. What does it look like sunk in? Oh, well, you can see it still. I need to hide that. But that's better. What happens if I sink this one in? Okay, it really doesn't change too much of how it looks. Okay, and it is lit up, at least in here. You can kind of see. All right. Okay, let's see. How much of the door can we get done tonight? I am going to turn on my lantern just to work on the door part. My damn teen got himself in trouble even when out of school. Oh, no. What did they do this time? Teens are fun. All right, I want this to be about the same size, just wider than these doors. Okay. But I don't know if I want it to be that wide. Again, this is normal face size, so I guess I do need it that wide. You gotta get your wings through the dirt. A teacher called me and told me he skipped school. He's at home? Oh no. Oh dear. wait, so he's out of school, but I thought, okay, so a teacher called, so he got, okay. So he was skipping, I'm confused. Teen love, what? Explain. Okay. The last time I did a door, one of these doors, I was not happy. It was a lot. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and make this. I'm wondering if I should, see how on here I made a little like around, what are those called? Door frame. I think I should make a door frame here too. Maybe. I do need some polished wood. I'll get that eventually. And this, I didn't even install these walls yet. I still kind of have them just haphazardly placed in here. We'll get to it. It's future Luna's problem. I'm just debating how I want to do this door. Okay. So, something about that big. Let's do one more notch smaller, because I like to leave gaps. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay, now they're all the same size. I think I'm gonna definitely need, and then where is, oh shoot. Can you just hang out over here, please? Thank you. You're in the way. Oh, I do have some more redwood. Okay, I have plenty of redwood. Up here's where we're gonna put the kitchen. I'm so excited. I want to get started on the kitchen. The kitchen's gonna be so much fun. All right, we need to pick up some of this crap that's just lying around here. It's in the way. Of course, we'll hold on to all this stuff because you never know when we're gonna need it. And since I have it, I might as well try to use it. I think I'm gonna keep this flower out. Okay, pick up these flowers. I think I might try to put this on the door with a gear. All right, so it's gonna be something like this size. Okay. Wing room. Oh, to have like a bunch of wings to like showcase? It's an idea. I hadn't thought about that idea before. This was gonna be a, so this is Tinker Fairy, so that's why it's got the gears, of course. And then I was gonna have a Tinker room. There are some rooms downstairs that I don't have anything for, so, you know, that's a thought. But, you know, I have a couple wings on mannequin, but, you know, that I could hang up. That might go also be, like, I have bedrooms. I could put those in the closets, which is a thought. Or I could shove house actors into the wall, too. So there's that idea. And have just a bunch of different fae wings. The only problem with house actors is that they bob and weave. During shutdown, they demanded we make our kids stare at a computer screen while teacher talks. Well, I mean, they did that too, but like I said, we had that one program where we could like create little like games and stuff for the kids to play. And there was also a bunch that were like free that you could just, that you could just use that other teachers had created. But I like creating stuff, so I created a bunch of my own. Yeah, that didn't go over well with mine. Oh, yeah. At least in a classroom, teachers can yell out, "Hey, pay attention." It's true. Yeah, my daughter, she did okay when she was with the school district, but then my school district decided to get rid of distance learning in November of 2020. So, like, yeah. So we were all forced to come back to school. Well, I was already back. I had to start in August because they did this thing where in August you could choose to come back to school or like in person, or mind you, this is August of 2020. Most of the country is still on lockdown. And yeah, or you could choose distance learning, but the teachers did not have a choice. We were told we had to come in. We had one teacher who was allowed to be our distance learning teacher, pre-K teacher, and that's only because she has a lot of health issues, and so it was safer for her to stay home anyways, which she absolutely hated distance learning. That was the only problem. But anyways, so November, so when they ended it in November, then I was like, well, I'm just going to find a school that's always been online and put my daughter into that. And that, I thought that was going to be real good. And oh my God, that was horrible. They were horrible. I'm like, you guys have had practice with this. Why is this so hard for you? Oh, I was so mad. I was like, my school district did a better job, and we were like scrambling and panicking. Like, what the heck? Oh, I was so mad. Nope, I want it this way. I'm trying to like make the wood go in different directions so it's not all the same. At least in a classroom, teacher can, yeah, okay. Would only listen to his teacher in his bedroom, which meant he could ignore it better. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I had fun with it. I had a lot of fun with it. They would just sit on their little iPads, and they thought it was so cool seeing their teacher on their iPads. And we would do like circle time and stuff like that, like on there. And then I would make the little seesaw games and stuff. And yeah, they did really, really good. But again, like I said, I'm a homebody, and so I really did enjoy the distance learning. And then it would be like, because, you know, it was a lot shorter. Like, they were still trying to figure, this was of course starting in March of 2020, when we still weren't quite sure about everything and whatnot all. And so March till the end of the year, which was May. Maybe I don't want these two facing the different directions because this is like driving me nuts. That was when I did the distance learning because, again, I had to go back to work in person in August, which that was worse because all the kids were supposed to wear masks, but of course getting 4-year-olds to wear a mask was near impossible. Distance learning to me was a lot easier, but then I could spend my evenings at like my nights after playing EverQuest and playing another game with Vasiaggio. We would sometimes stay up all night. I miss those days. Vass and I against the world. Oh, the kids is smart as hell. Sadly, I had lots of smart kids. Yeah, you know, the smarter, the harder they are sometimes. And he would finish all assignments in 15 minutes or less. Yep, that was mine too. But yeah, I don't know. She said that she didn't feel like they taught her anything on the online school. I'm like, what? That's what they do. They're an online school. Why are you being the way you are? See, this is why I had problems with the door before. Okay. Oh yeah, because this is not, it's impossible to get it perfectly straight up and down without the layout editor. But I make it work as best as I can. Yeah, no, he was out of school for his last 3 years of high school. Oh, okay. Oh, that sucks. I feel bad for the ones that had to graduate in lockdown. That's no fun. At least mine was only in middle school. Oh. But yeah, you know, that's all behind us, and hopefully we'll never have to do that again. Because, yeah, I know it was a struggle for a lot of people. Okay, I think that's a good height. I feel like that's about the same height as these doors. We could test it. We can absolutely test it. Let's see. Actually, let's do it this way. All right, I do want these about the same height. Using a measuring stick. Doot, doot. Oh yeah, see, that's pretty close. So right there. Now they're the same height. Remember when I said that I wasn't going to do the door today? At like the beginning of all this. Who was I kidding? Who was I kidding? Oh, yeah, see, okay, something, I am going to have these facing the same direction, I think. It looks fine on that side, but this side, nope, nope, nope. Coming in from the living room, that's not going to be fabulous. Ma'am, what are we meowing about? Are you okay? Meow, yeah. What? You've been fed. It's not bedtime yet. I know you want me on the chair so we can snuggle. Give me a little bit to fight with this door, just a little bit longer. And then we can go sleep. Not sleep. Go sit in my chair and snuggle for a little bit. Silly kitty cat. Why are you being the way that you are? Oh, probably because I need to come in from this side. Yes? Maybe? Yes. Okay. Collision points. That's what really is the hardest part, is figuring out all these collision points. There we go. Now it's better. And that doesn't look half bad either. Okay, so let's get these ones in. So we do want these the same direction. I hath learned my lesson. I was trying to get different, like, coloring in the wood. What are you saying? Hell, it was hard as hell to make teen wear mask. I cannot imagine trying it when, yeah, oh my gosh. Well, and then, like, most of the teachers didn't want to wear it either. So, you know, it's hard to make kids do it when you're not doing it either. But it is what it is. We lived. For the most part. Uh-oh. Did you see it? There's a like, I got it too close. It's only when you're zoomed out. I don't know if you're going to notice that once I get the stained glass in there. Okay, you can still fit through the door. That's one thing I was worried about. But from all the other angles, it looks pretty good. And you can still fit. Okay, how awful is it? Again, I use this as kind of a measurement. This is way bigger than any standard thing, races. So if he can still fit through and look okay-ish, then even the tall races should be able to just duck down a little bit. Okay, let me turn that off. All right, now, oh yeah, see, look, the farther away you get, how did I get that so on? I don't know. Oh, why did I do that? She wants food. No, she does not want food. She better not frickin' want food. She hath been fed. I love her, but she's, you know, flippin' annoying. Most of the time. No, she wants me to get in my chair. I know what she wants. Okay. Okay, that's small enough. Well, hold on. Let me make it as small as it'll go. Okay. All right, that is not in the middle. It's almost in the middle. That's better. So yeah, so I'm thinking about just covering the whole door with the pink stained glass, and then on this side of it, putting a gear and this blue flower, or just a gear. I haven't decided yet. AFK I'm in to feed dog because she just reminded me. Nice. Feed the doggo for sure. That looks to be about the same size. Yeah, it's the same size. Alrighty. So I can stick this down into the floor a little bit. I think I'm going to, because I kind of want this to match up the pattern. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Let's see, let's get that as low as it'll go. There we go. And then, because I just don't want that line there. Let's see, what will... You two are not... Why are you angled like that? That's a different thing. Okay. Oh, there is still going to be a line, no matter what. You should match up, right? I thought the pattern was supposed to match. Why does not the pattern match? I mean, it's not bad. I don't totally hate it, but... let me try something really quick. Does this match up? Because then we would have that pink blob kind of center. Oh, I'm too far over. I don't think I'm going to be able to see this well. And we can trick the eye a little bit, maybe. Okay, that's a little better. I think I like that. A bit. Okay, wait. Later days and days later. Yeah, all days, good days when we get EQ and Luna. Hee hee, yay! LOL. Wait, I missed LOL later. Oh man, I'm way lost. Sorry, hold on. I gotta back up. Roll back. Okay, it says, enjoy stuff, Luna and everyone. Look forward to seeing you make the door. Have to catch it later. LOL, the big dude you turned into. LOL, fun. Oh, so you're leaving. Okay, bye, Clea. It was good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Especially when you dealt with mask demand by not leaving house. Because, yeah, I one of them weirdos that goes into total panic attack over mask. I believe that. Later, Clea. Yep, if an ogre comes to see your house, they can crawl. It's true. Later date. Yep, okay, so I read that part. Weird as hell message from YouTube. Chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect. Okay, I have not gotten any notifications on my end, so I don't know what to tell you on that part. Okay, you know what? I think I need to move this over. I think I can get this to work. It's just not quite in the right spot. So move it over, lift it up. Okay, so like right here. Okay. Oh, it's close. I think that's close enough. And then, yeah, so this can't go up any higher, right? No. That is right on the cusp of where it can be. So that line does have to be down there. Okay, yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that. That's fine. I don't think, do I have enough of the green mushrooms, or do I like the purple mushroom on this one? Oh, you know what? This is sunk into the floor. I don't want that. So we do need to lift that up. There we go. That's better. Much better. I wish I could have that line in the middle, but it's fine. Yeah, I might do the purple mushrooms. Okay, what gear should I do? I have a lot of choices. I do have this one. Let's see how that looks. It's not bad. I think a gold one would stand out better. Like one of... I need to make a bunch of those gold gears and that I made this out of. I do like those. Those are very nice. And just put that in. Why do I have this wall up? This can go. I just have stuff laying everywhere. Nothing is in the right spot. Okay. What if I just put the flower? Let's see what that looks like. I'm starting to get very, very tired. Uh-oh. Oh, it's my dad. Hold on just a second. Hold on 1 second, Dad. Are you here?
I'm just about there. I'm about to turn on to Lakewood Drive.
Okay, all right. Hold on. I'm streaming, so let me end my stream, okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right. Bye.
Okay,
Love you too. Bye. Oh. Okay, he's coming to pick up some vegetables. So I think I'm getting tired. I think this is a great place to stop anyways. Let me save, do my spiel. Thank you for joining me in this adventure through, you know, a phase, Tinker Fairy's toilet. Join the Discord. So I have a Discord. The link should be in the description. I tried to put it there today. Yeah, join the Discord, because sometimes, like, I'll probably finish the door in Discord and probably finish these walls in Discord too, because they're a hot mess. So, you know, I'll stream in Discord and you come and you can hang out. If you don't want to chat, just come in with your mic off and I'll leave you alone and you can just, you know, I have mine on push to talk on Discord, so you won't even hear me. We'll just, you know, hang out and chill and, you know, decorate and whatnot all. It's a lot of fun. I stream Thursdays at 6 p.m. Central Daylight Savings Time, and I should be streaming next Thursday, hopefully. And yeah, I will let you know more when I know more about when my surgery is going to be and see how that's going to affect things. But, you know, it should hopefully mean that I can stream a little bit more during that time. We'll see. But keep watching. I'll have 2 new touring videos out this Saturday. We're going to have Nurscilla's Crypt come out on Saturday and Love to Tinker by Lizelle on Sunday. So keep watch out for those, and we will catch you all next time.